Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatexhomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Tuesday morning forecast update. It is shaping up to be a very nice summer day for us as once again we'll enjoy low humidity and a just beautiful morning. Should have temperatures here at sunrise in the low 60s in some areas. We're already down to 63 in Idabel. Texarkana will be in the 60s and Shreveport may drop into the upper 60s. Before we get going, thanks to that north wind, we still have the dry air in place, so you will feel the lower humidity today and likely again through much of the day tomorrow, but we do have some changes which will be kind of warming us up, especially later this week, so take advantage of the typically lower than normal temperatures here that we've enjoyed for the last few days or so. Should come in below normal today. Quite a few areas in the 80s, and if you miss the 80s, you'll just warm into the low 90s. So normal high this time of the year, about 95 degrees, so we're fortunate to be running a little bit below that and without the humidity, which will make a return later this week. So after a couple of nice days here, the typical summer heat will be building back in late this weekend into the weekend. Cold fronts now to our south, so the dry air filling in behind that. There's one little disturbance here in Kansas and Oklahoma, which is triggering some thunderstorms. There's a ridge of high pressure out to the west, so if that kind of expands like a balloon, it is going to nudge that little disturbance into the Arklatex, and that will more likely affect us tomorrow and into your Thursday as well. So for your Tuesday, expect that we'll have dry conditions in most areas today. Look at Futurecast actually showing us mostly sunny through the late morning and afternoon. I have included just a 10% chance of rain today, and that would be with maybe a few of these showers trying to move down across our East Texas counties. So likely most of us will make it through Tuesday without seeing any rainfall, but that may change Wednesday. You can see that disturbance will be a little bit closer to us. So couple days in a row here that some of the forecast models, including our in-house Futurecast here, have been showing some of those scattered storms. So at least with the rain and cloud cover out there in some areas Wednesday, that should hold us below normal again for Wednesday, and should see a similar weather pattern set up Thursday. And then we really start to dry out and heat up Friday and through the weekend. Should enjoy one more pretty nice night here with temperatures in the 60s, but the warming trend will carry us back into the 70s through the overnights later this week. And of course the latest on tropical storm Isaias, which is located there, center of circulation pretty close to Richmond, Virginia at this point. It is now moving off to the north-northeast, so this will pack a little bit of a punch as it makes its way up the eastern seaboard, impacting Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York, likely up into Massachusetts, Vermont, and all the way up into Canada. So this will be causing some headaches for at least a few days across the northeastern U.S. So if you do have any travel plans to the northeast, make sure you keep that in mind. But for us here, we'll continue to enjoy upper 80s and low 90s likely through Thursday. We start to dry out Friday. Big ridge of high pressure builds in. That's typically what we see this time of the year. August is our driest month, and we'll dry out this weekend with weekend highs in the mid-90s, and we'll see higher humidity, so we could see those heat advisories back closer to the weekend. If not heat advisories, still dealing with those heat index values 100 to 104 degrees.